What's up, friends? This is Manni, and the new Save Stanton mission Phase 4 Salvaged Ardor Repeaters from Pyro are now in the game and mounted on my F8C. And aside from just looking super rusty, they also seem bent and squished in the front compared to the regular ones and the new ones that we can buy all along in Lorville. Now we have these ones from Pyro here that are, well, a little different and better, actually. I'm gonna show this to you over the course of this really short video, very informative, putting together all the necessary information on how you get them as fast as possible, given that you already have done Phase 1, 2, and 3 at least, okay? So, let's jump in and show you all that. So, we're gonna also have a comparison in terms of damage, the regular ones that we knew before, against the Ardor Repeaters, okay? Here you see my own hangar account, and there it is, the latest entry, the Ardor 2 and Ardor 3 Salvaged Repeaters. They're in there. You get 2 of each size, so you'll get 4 altogether. And the way to do this, Save Stanton, there was a problem with getting the right commodities for certain missions. No, just do one mission and do this same one 6 times. The resupply haul with tungsten, titanium, and copper. Okay, and you can get copper at Magnus Jump Point, tungsten at Arcorp mining areas on Vala, all of them, and titanium on Schubin Mine Saal 2 or Mine Saal 5 in ridiculous quantities. So you can really stock up, get 150 SCU of all 3 commodities, and then you're golden for all 6 missions for yourself, okay? And then at the end you see in green here, when you deliver the last mission, Ardor Salvaged Repeaters awarded for your service in defense of Stanton. This is the Phase 4, and there will be, by the way, more missions coming from what I've heard, with more rewards on the way. Maybe even size 4 and size 5, because we got only size 2 and 3 here in this version. And yeah, maybe we're gonna get size 4 and 5 also in the next phases of missions, or it's gonna be different rewards, I'm not quite sure. But you see even another message popping up saying, Save Stanton reward, Ardor Salvaged Repeaters awarded for your service in defense of Stanton. Awesome. So after these 2 messages, this should be appearing in your hangar, as you have seen. Then I was thinking, what's the perfect ship to test this with? And then I came up with the F8C because it has 8 weapons. Now, the description is Ardor 3 laser repeaters were salvaged in Pyro system, first manufactured, Ardor series became popular for its split barrel design, helped mitigate heat when sustaining fire. Hurston eventually stopped manufacturing the weapon and the attrition line of laser repeaters. Despite the effect time and constant usage, the weapon is sought after because of the constant performance delivered by Hurston Dynamic Expert Designs and its solid construction. And that is basically the description of the weapons. Now, I've mounted them again to the F8C because there's 8 weapons on it, 4 times size 2, 4 times size 3, which gives me the chance to mount them exactly next to each other and test all 4 of these versus all 4 of the others. Okay? And you can already see the design. They really look nasty. They look nasty compared to the other ones, man, but they are actually better, and I'll show you this in a second. They are a little upgrade. I would say 20 to 15%, 15 to 20%, something like this, but we'll see that in a second. And by the way, if I seem tired, that's because I am. It's 3:45 in the night right now, and I wanted to give you this video before I went to sleep. So I've been working on cutting this all together, recording the gameplay, and all of that, okay? So the new one actually has some nice text here. Just to show you what an F8 can do with all 8 of these weapons, the 4 new ones and the 4 old ones, this is a Starfarer Gemini right there, and 2 full salvos from the F8 as a heavy fighter, and the entire thing is gone, okay? So here comes salvo number 2, and I'm emptying that whole clip. Actually, hold on. Okay, maybe it's 2.5 salvos because I wasn't able to fully unload the second one. Now we're emptying the last or 3rd salvo in there. Okay, I've got to have to turn a little bit. All right, maybe it's 3 or 4 salvos, whatever. But this thing dies really quickly, okay? But let's make a comparison, okay? I have mounted only the attrition 4, the normal attritions. These are the normal attritions. Take a look at the top right corner of the screen. You will see the rear shield of the C2. And it's shortly before it becomes red. is when I'm depleted with all my weapons. So now we're switching to the 4 new Ardor Repeaters in size 2 and 3, okay? And we're doing the exact same test again, firing at the exact same spot on the ship in the same way, firing until we are done firing and the weapon is empty, or the ship. And you see I was able to trigger the C2 shield down to red on the tail, so it had lost more shield. Repeating the same test back to regular attritions, size 2 and size 3 attrition repeaters, 4 of them. And again, I could not get the shield to the red area on the C2, firing it all the way empty. Now we're repeating the same thing again with the Ardor Repeaters on the test number 2. Beginning to fire, perfect alignment, continuously hitting the rear part of the shielding, and we are once again able to trigger the shield below the red, below it becomes red. So that means the damage output of the Ardor Repeaters is in fact higher. I would estimate an around 15% damage boost compared to the regular Attrition Repeaters. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any different. I was hoping that maybe the new Repeaters, or the old ones from Pyro, they would fire maybe green projectiles or blue, right? So that you can see, wow, it's these special ones, right? That you can differentiate and have this added standout potential. But unfortunately, they also fire red like the others, but man, you just saw what we did with that caterpillar, man. I don't think I've ever killed a caterpillar this fast. Attrition Repeaters are the way to go, and these attritions are even better. And I'm gonna go frickin' sleep now, because I definitely earned it. And you guys, hopefully, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Consider subscribing. See you in the next video, and Manni signing off. Bye-bye, my friends.